أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيبنا وصفينا أبو القاسم محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. When it comes to the concept of religion, there are so many different worldviews, so many understandings, and so many definitions that can be given to the word religion. But we go direct to the term deen. This is a direct meaning that we can give to English from Arabic. Deen, religion. In Arabic, this word has got two meanings and can be understood from two different perspectives. The first perspective on how we can understand this word deen, which is religion, is from the lexical meaning. And the other part is a technical meaning that we can draw from the Arabic understanding of this word, deen, which is religion. Now, deen lexically, it might mean obedience, reward, and subjugation. So there are three things here in this lexical meaning, which is just the mere meaning that we can give to deen. Obedience, reward, and subjugation. Meaning what? Meaning that in this term that is called deen, in this group that are calling themselves to be religious, there must be the concept of obedience, to obey to something. There also must be the idea of reward. When you obey something, you get reward after that. And there's also an idea of subjugation, which can be said to be the total submission or the submission to that which people are being obedient to. Now let's go to the technical meaning of this word deen. The technical meaning of deen, it is the belief in the creator of man and the universe. This is according to one of the contemporary scholars by the name of Misbah Yazdi. He says this is a belief in the creator of man and the universe. So, with this understanding of the technical definition of religion, the technical definition of deen, one comes to understand that even those people that believe in the Creator, even if their belief can be mingled or mixed up with distortion and superstitions, you'll find that they are called to be religious people. Or those people that believe in the Creator, but the way of their practicalities on how they do their practical principles and the rules is distorted, or they do it through superstition, or the ways that are deviated from the ways that can be considered to be the logical and rightful ways, they are still called to be religious people. This gives us an understanding, and this brings us to even have a question to say, can the person who is a superstitious person, a person that his belief is mingled with something that is not to be considered humanistic, be a believer? In that way now, we bring an understanding and the saying which is confined by saying that belief even in this Creator is of two categories. Here we see that now religion can be divided into two parts, which is the true religion and the false religion. What is a true religion? This is a religion that has got the bases which are expounded to the sense of reality and the sense of humanistic values towards the very same creator that is being mentioned in the technical meaning of deen, the technical meaning of religion. This is a truthful religion. So, by understanding the technical definition of deen, religion, we have it clear in our minds that our scholars, they are bringing this division within the truthful religion, the principle of the foundation, number one. Second, the principle of practical rules. These principles of the foundation, they are called the usul, which can be finished to be stated that usuluddin. And these principles of practical rules, they are called furu', which can be finished by saying furu'uddin. So we understand now that the truthful religion with the technical definition has these components into it. These components, they are the components that expound the imaging of one's understanding and one's belief with the logical analysis of a human being. This is what draws the attention of a human being to have it in mind on how to understand the concept of religion and the concept of God. There are questions that are always in the mind of an intelligent person, an intelligent human being, concerning religion and concerning the term that we have mentioned, deen. These questions, they are: what is a worldview and what is an ideology? These are very important questions to a person who seeks guidance and a person who seeks a formal understanding of religion using logic, not just using something that is impacted into them with an external understanding, but somebody who wants to use logic. These are the two questions. But how can we define a worldview? A worldview can be simplified to be defined as: these are the series of universal and harmonious beliefs of man and the universe. And an ideology can be defined as: these are the series of universal and harmonious views of man and his behavior. So there is this understanding here which we can understand. On the first one, which is worldview, there is this series of understanding of the beliefs of man and the universe. The second one, which is an ideology, there is an aspect of understanding of the views of a person towards his own instinct and his own behavior. And this now draws us to an understanding of: there is what we call divine worldview and materialistic worldview. What is now the divine worldview and what is now the materialistic worldview? A divine worldview is the basis of divinity into it. Is the basis of divine understanding, which can be simplified to be said: this is the worldview that has its basis with the metaphysical aspect of reality. And when we talk about the second one, which is the materialistic worldview, this is a worldview that has nothing to do with the metaphysical reality, but it has something to do with the physical reality. We can categorize some of the institutions that are into this materialistic worldview. Some of them can be called to be the atheists and the naturalists. Those people who only believe in the accidental formation of this world and the accidental formation of the human existence. These can be put into the category of the materialistic worldview. But the point of interest is a point which draws our attention on the other side, which is the metaphysical reality or the metaphysical divine worldview. What do we find in the metaphysical divine worldview? In divine metaphysical worldviews, this is where we find now the revealed religions or the revealed revelations, which can be put into the category of the true religions. There has been different views, different understandings, and different concepts from sociologists, anthropologists, and historians as to when or how or what is the appearance of religion. But Islam simplifies it all. Islam explains it all logically. It gives full evidence that the appearance of religion is connected to the appearance of man, the appearance of mankind on earth. Who is this man? This is a man whom is called Nabi Adam alayhi salam. With the existence of Nabi Adam alayhi salam, there came to be the existence of religion. Why? Nabi Adam alayhi salam was the vicegerent of the Creator, the one whom should be believed in, taking us back to the definition of the technical meaning of deen, the technical meaning of religion. Regarding what has been mentioned and what has been talked about here, we fairly understand that there is what we call monotheism and what we call polytheism. Monotheism, this is the understanding of the concept of the oneness of God. Polytheism, this is the concept of understanding which can be the distortion of this religion into many and some kind of distinguished beliefs within religion. Some people, they have distorted the information and they have distorted an understanding and the concept of the oneness of God, which they have included a lot of things to be mentioned. So now this gives us a brief and a full understanding of what this religion is all about and what is the concept of God. And therefore, a person who is intelligent will ask the questions: who is the Creator? What is the ultimate end? And how should a human being be guided? With this definition, the technical definition of religion, the answers to these questions is there freely to a person that seeks to understand, a person that seeks knowledge. The answer to the first question, who is the Creator, can be found into an understanding of the oneness of God, the oneness of Allah, which in Islam is called Ahad. This oneness of God answers the question of a person who says, who is the Creator? The second question a person will ask is the question that, what is an ultimate end? An ultimate end can be answered through the reward that a person gets, the belief in the hereafter. You need to believe that one day some time to come, tomorrow, after tomorrow, even the time that you might not calculate, there must be an end of today's life. And that end is the beginning of the hereafter. And that hereafter, its determination is determined with what you do right now. The third question this intelligent person will ask is, what is the guidance of man here on earth and maybe in the hereafter? Now the guidance of man comes in with an answer of the technical definition of religion.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.